Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Imani, and if you're new here, welcome. If you would like to go ahead and subscribe, don't forget. If you like the video, don't be afraid to like the video with that thumbs up button. So today's video is going to be on how I make my DIY Rosewater setting spray. Of course, the way I got into it, of course, a lot of people, if you know me, you know that I like to do things myself, or like find my own twist on things, like throwing things together, which is fine. Do what you gotta do. But I started by I got the idea after I started using the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water. This little bottle right here. Of course, this was about $5, which I like it for like if I'm doing a no makeup day where I'm just going out the house, probably put my eyebrows together or whatever. I like it for that. But as far as setting spray goes, I felt like my skin was a bit oily. Mind you, it could have been a change in how I did my makeup, how I did my skincare or whatever, but I've been doing it a lot more solidly for the past few months. So I don't think it's the skincare, maybe it's how I do my makeup, and I have more normal to combination skin than anything. Maybe I'll be oily like deep in the day, but nowadays I know what works best for my skin type, so I just go with that. So today of course we're gonna do a video where honestly I believe it cost under $20 or give or take, and then it was about a 30-minute process. So if you would like to see how I do my setting spray that makes a big batch where you can give it to your friends, also let me know if you want some setting spray, if you want to try it. Of course, just provide the spray bottle and then I got you. It's fine. But guys, just stay tuned for how I do this. Okay, so we're starting out with a bouquet of flowers. I did separate it from earlier from the stems just to make it a little bit faster. So I separated the petals to make the water have easy access to do its thing with the petals. To remove the stem from the actual petals, I did hold the petals together and I just twisted it like I was twisting off an apple stem. And then I just went in and I tried to submerge the petals as much as possible in the water. Of course, they won't do that because they'll float, but yeah, just try to cover them or coat them in water and then get all the little stem pieces out. And then I just added some Lipton tea bags. You don't have to add 2. I was just being extra by adding 2, but I would normally just add 1. But I wanted to see, like, you know, I just wanted to get the benefits of whatever is going on. And I submerged this as well. And then I did cover the pot, but before this I did change the pot because the first one, or the original one, was really small in my opinion. And then I covered it because I wanted it to speed up the process of boiling the petals, but it started to get out of hand, so I took it off eventually. But I did crack the cover just so it wouldn't explode. I'm not sure if it would if I did, but just to be on the safe side. And then I turned down the stove because it's getting crazy. And as this video goes on, you can just see like all the changes in the petals. Basically what's happening is the water, or the heat of the water, is removing the pigmentation from the petals and then staying in the water. That's why the petals look like that now, like wet plastic. But it's fine. And then I just kept going back and stirring it throughout the video, or throughout the process. And it's pretty much done once it looks like this. And then I just went ahead to strain it. I did just use a fork because the petals will basically stick to the pan, so you don't really have to go all out. And then I just try to get the petals that did drop in there, I just tried to get it out with a fork. But I went in with the glycerin and I didn't do any measurements, I just freehanded it because the whole process is basically freehanding it, just depending on how much you want to make. And that glycerin I did get from Publix. And then I went in with the avocado oil. But I only did a few drops because it's not really the main focus of anything. It's just I wanted a few of the benefits, but I did about 4 or 5 drops in the whole thing, which isn't much at all to me at least. But the main thing that that I wanted from this was the tea tree oil. I love the scent of it, and I like the benefits of it. And even though it is an oil and you don't really want to put oils on your face that much, but it was really good. And I did add a lot more after this because it smelled more like tea bags than it did tea tree oil, and then I just mixed it up. But be careful because it's hot and it will splash and burn like it did for me. But basically I just stirred it up a little bit, and then afterwards I just covered it and put it to the side overnight, and then I put it in bottles. But basically this is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for next week.